What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. This video we're going to be doing a review of top picks Drew McIntyre. And as it says right there, must have superstars, and that is correct. You must have a Drew McIntyre, and this is my first, and I cannot wait to unbox this. Also, there will be spoiler alerts to the Royal Rumble, so click off if you do not want to know. Oops, and I almost forgot. Some people do like to read the back of the box, so here it is. I'm going to go down with my camera so you guys can read it and pause it, and there you go. And the rest of the line is Roman Reigns, Kofi Kingston, Drew McIntyre, which we're reviewing right now, and The Fiend. Okay, so here we have him, the man himself, the Scottish psychopath, Drew McIntyre, out of the box here, and it looks just absolutely beautiful. Just look at this thing. Now, before we get into the close-ups, let's just look and admire this figure right now. It looks pretty dang cool. So let's get the close-up with the figure. Actually, wait. Let me go over the accessories first, and then we'll get to the best, which is the figure. Alright, here we go. We have the jacket. Drew McIntyre's entrance jacket. We have some designs on the top. We have some buckles right here and some chains. Design going all throughout the jacket. And some cool designs on the back. Also, which is pretty cool, an interchangeable head. We do start getting more of these, and this one is by far one of the coolest of interchangeable heads. It's like a hair down, mid-match, head that you might want to pop on mid-match. Yeah, and then almost all of the figures come with mic holding hands. So yeah, there's that, and let's get into the figure. Alright, so let's start with the head scan, and the head scan is amazing. It looks just like him. I don't know what else to say about this. It looks pretty cool, given like a little mean mug. That looks pretty cool. The torso is completely accurate, if I would say. Drew McIntyre is pretty ripped, if you've seen him in his matches. Look at the attire. We have X's on the front, and McIntyre on the back. And yep, just some knee pads and some black boots, and that figure is pretty nice. How it stands, and you can do some cool poses with this figure, man. Let's swap the head and see what that looks like. Alright, and here he is with his head scan on. It looks amazing. Like I said before, like a mid-match, getting all messy, we're getting all ruffled up. And especially with the most recent match with Goldberg was pretty good. Almost every Goldberg is like somewhat of a squash match. And this time it went the other way around. Thank God Goldberg did not win. Even though Goldberg, he is a loved person, but we did not want him winning the WWE Championship. So let's just get a close-up of the face here. And let me see if I can focus it. And there it is. And, you can't really see his face much, but I can pull that up. Yep, that's Drew McIntyre under that hair. And that looks pretty cool. Let me put the jacket on and, let's see. Okay, and there he is with a jacket on. It looks absolutely amazing for a Drew McIntyre entrance. And I do want to say that it is fairly easy to pop on these heads. Honestly, with other ones, it's not like a struggle, but this one is by far the easiest to pop on and pop off. I don't know about everybody else, but my batch of figures was pretty cool, and it was pretty easy to pop this head on and pop it off. Now let me get a figure comparison, not a figure comparison, but a size comparison between Goldberg and Drew McIntyre, and see if the size of Drew McIntyre compared to Goldberg is. Alright, and here's the size comparison of Goldberg and Drew McIntyre. I would say it's not bad, I feel like Drew can be a little bit taller, but it is pretty good in size comparison for a figure. Like other figures, honestly, the size comparisons, that's the thing that they mess up sometimes, which I'm pretty glad they didn't really mess up on this one. And look at Goldberg and Drew McIntyre. Freaking Drew McIntyre actually won with the Claymore, with the 1 and the 2 and the 3. And Goldberg actually came out with some new gear, surprisingly. I never thought he would ever get new gear, especially what he wore at the Royal Rumble. I would go check it out. It wasn't a bad match, and honestly, throughout the whole Royal Rumble, the whole thing was amazing, so you go check it out. And I do want to note, who is Edge going to pick? Who is Edge going to face? Drew McIntyre or Roman Reigns? Either way, it's going to be a good matchup. Who do you think Edge is going to pick? And who do you think is going to win that match? So let me put the WWE Championship on Drew, see how that looks, and we're going to wrap up the video. And here is Drew McIntyre with the WWE Championship on him. It looks absolutely amazing, and I would say that Drew absolutely deserves everything he is getting right now. The big push in WWE. Drew is a good wrestler. I do like his character sometimes. He is a pretty good, not heel, I almost said heel, babyface. Drew was a heel. I don't know if I want to see him as a WWE Championship heel, but, I mean, they always can try new things. And like I said before, comment down below, who do you think Edge is going to choose, Drew McIntyre or Roman Reigns? And whoever Edge chooses, who's going to win? Comment down below, like the video, subscribe.